Have you ever seen pictures that make you stop and say, "Wow, that is bold"? Well, we are talking about Ann-Margret and some photos of her in a G-string that really caught a lot of attention. These photos left very little to the imagination. Sounds interesting, right? But do not worry, this is not just about the photos. We are going to explore who Ann-Margret is, why these photos caused such a buzz, and what people think about them now. So stick around because this story is pretty cool and surprising. First, who is Ann-Margret? She is a famous actress and singer who became very popular in the 1960s. You might know her from movies and shows where she was full of energy and always shining on screen. She was known for her great talent and charm. But beyond being a great actress, Ann-Margret was also known for her confidence and style. She was not afraid to show who she really was, and sometimes that meant breaking the usual rules of how women were expected to look or dress. Now, let us talk about these special photos. Back in the day, it was not very common for celebrities to pose in such daring outfits. A G-string is a type of swimsuit or underwear that covers very little. It is one of the smallest pieces of clothing you can wear. Ann-Margret posed in some photos wearing just a G-string, and these images surprised many people because they were very bold and left little to the imagination. Some people loved the pictures and thought they were artistic and showed Ann-Margret's strong personality. Others felt they were too revealing. But here is something interesting. Ann-Margret was not just showing off. She was making a statement. In a time when women were often told to be modest and quiet, she showed confidence in her own skin. She wanted to be herself, powerful and free. These photos remind us that everyone has the right to express themselves how they want. Ann-Margret's choice to pose like this was brave because it was not what many expected from a famous woman at the time. Do you think it is easy to be confident like that? Imagine being in front of a camera with almost no clothes on, knowing millions of people might see your pictures. That takes a lot of courage. Ann-Margret's photos teach us about being comfortable with who we are and not being afraid to stand out. When the photos came out, people had different reactions. Some fans loved the new, daring Ann-Margret. They said she looked beautiful and strong. Others were shocked and thought she was being too bold. But what is really important is that Ann-Margret stayed true to herself. She did not change because of others' opinions. That is a powerful lesson for everyone, to be confident no matter what anyone else thinks. Now, you might wonder, why talk about these photos today? Well, Ann-Margret's story is a reminder that being yourself and having confidence never goes out of style. People might judge or try to put you in a box, but the best thing you can do is be proud of who you are. And remember, being confident is not about what you wear, it is about how you feel inside. Ann-Margret's photos are just one example of someone showing her true self to the world. Before we finish, here is a question for you. What does confidence mean to you? Is it about what you wear, what you say, or how you act? Maybe it is all those things combined. Think about someone you admire. What makes them confident? And what can you learn from Ann-Margret's story to feel more confident in your own life? Thanks for sticking with me through this story about Ann-Margret and her bold photos. Remember, everyone deserves to feel proud of who they are, and sometimes being a little brave can inspire others too. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more stories that make you think and feel inspired. And share your thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear what you think about confidence and being yourself. See you in the next video.